What's up, viewers? It's your boy Big Man YGO here with RaiJinnski playing Prank Kids.
Hey.
What? This man has been tearing up shop just like our homie Horatus with these awesome rogue decks. So, tell me, how you like the deck so far? I know you just picked it up recently. You've been doing pretty good with it.
Yeah, I've been learning with the deck. Mostly I just like super, different routes decks, like Drytron. That's what I used to play in previous format. Rest in peace, Ben 10.
So you're like, yes, resources, I want to play them.
Yep, exactly. We just want to grind out.
So you know how much is the 40 count? I mean, how much is the card count?
Yeah, it's 41. It's always 41.
Of course, that's the RaiJinnski special, y'all. If it's 40, has to be 41. Let's get into the deck profile, yo.
Yep, so we just play the usual Prank Kids, starting off with Fancies. Link it off, fusion it off. You send one Prank Kids card, and then you basically just special summon from deck. Pretty simple stuff. Dropsies, this essentially wins you time sometimes. You can get up to like 11k, 12k life if you just keep recycling and going into grind game. Special summons from another deck. Another Prank Kids from deck, sorry. And then Lampsies, just kind of chip them out, 500, goes through time, special summon from deck. Roxy's is kind of okay. It kind of fixes your hands as well. Basically, you banish one and draw one, and then special summon any of them. Well, any of them except itself from
So
the deck.
to be clear, this is pure Prank
This
Kids?
is pure Prank Kids, yeah.
Oh boy, what do you feel like pure has advantage or disadvantage over the Adamantipator? Because I know that's a deck that's been rising up recently and has been seeing a lot of play.
I feel like because of Block Dragon being gone for Adamantipator's, they can't, grind as well. They just kind of set up a board and hope for the best. So once you kind of break that board, either Droplet right now or Dark Ruler no more, then they
So you
can't
feel
really
like the
follow
Prank
that
Kids
up.
engine is just not enough for the deck to compete.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Okay, let's continue on with the deck profile, bro.
Yep, so this is kind of the weird one, and I don't know if I want to cut this yet, but Triple Parallel Exceed. So basically, you normal summon a Prank Kid and go to Meow Meow, and then this immediately triggers, so you can actually do chain blocking with it without even the prank plays. To basically special summon, so that way you can't get Ash. That's mainly what you would use this for. The only reason why I want to cut this is by the time the second Parallel Exceed comes out, you're on your 5th summon, so you can be Nibiruable, so you can't go to Rafflesia into Gravedigger's Trap Hole to protect yourself. So that's kind of where I kind of want to cut this, but I'm not kind of decided on it yet.
Okay, I understand.
And then for hand traps, we're just playing Ash Blossom and Triple Nibiru. Since the format has changed, I'm playing Nibiru instead of Ghostbell, just because Dragon Link best deck. Nibiru just comes up a lot in rogue decks because they just want to combo out.
So
since
in your
VFD doesn't keep
opinion,
it
do
in
you
check.
think it's going to be a more combo format?
I think so, yeah. Based on the LCS done as of recent as well, basically there's a lot of Dragon Link and Dino players. So basically what that projects is we might just be heading to a combo format since VFD's gone.
Right. Fair enough. Okay.
Next card is Prank Kids Place. Kind
Yes.
of one of the best cards, honestly. Rhodozio Prank Kid. When you fusion summon, you pump your board. Kind of
Chain
relevant.
block.
Yeah. It's mostly for chain block. When you link it off, you neg their board. It's mostly for chain blocking. So that way you don't get Ash as much. Next is the fusion. Pandemonium. I only play 2. Some people play 3, but I think 2 is the correct number. You don't kind of want to see a lot of these because you just kind of tend to brick on them. But there are different variants of Prank Kids where you are playing 3 just to max out on the fusion attempt. So that way you can make totally awesome on the 4th summon, so that way you can't get Nibiru. And typically, it's chainable as well since it's quick play. So if they try to interact with it, you just
Say no.
activate. Exactly. Last is Prank Kids Place. Discard a card, make a token. Irrelevant part. Best part, during your end phase, you actually get to shuffle 3 Prank Kids back and draw a card. So you can think of it as a Daigusto Emerald or a Mini Avarice every turn to basically put your resources back and basically just keep outgrinding people like Dragon Maids or even Eldritch. And then the one-ofs called by combo deck. I don't think I really need to explain this card. Instant Fusion, this is kind of a weird one, but Rocket Ride and Weather Washers are level 5 that can become basically double Monster Reborns. And that's mainly what I'm using this for. I might put in Millennium Ice Restrict just for a second anti-hand trap, but I have to find a spot in the extra deck. And then, sorry about this, guys, but I only have 2 droplets and should be 3. In the tournament, I borrowed 1 from a friend. Such a great card. Halves the attack. Sometimes gets you there. People don't really expect about the half of the attack. They just think it just negates. It also, if you discard a monster, they can activate monsters. So on with spells and traps. And it also negates the monster's effects as well. And chainable, of course, because it's a quick play. 1 Thunder Dragon Fusion, just because the Battle Butler is a Thunder, so you can shuffle back the Lampseas, Dropseas, and Fansies to the deck, just for more resources. And then on your follow-up turn, you can just banish this and basically grab the Prank Kids Fansies because it's a Thunder. Set rotation, I just want to see more names. By names, I mean looking for Prank Kids Place, and that gets you a name. And then for the other field spell to play with this is Mystic Mine.
Oh, man.
I mean...
Of course. RaiJinnski.
Yeah, I mean, I hate playing these types of decks, but you gotta play it in this deck.
Yeah, that's what every Mystic Mine player says. Nah, it's a good card, though.
It is, yeah. And then you could do, like, Bow or Bark loops, so that way you could just keep locking them under Mystic Mine and just poking them with your Prank Kids. Because you gain life and then reduce their life and all that good stuff. And then for traps, I'm running 1 Prank Kids plan, mostly for the Link Summon on your opponent's turn. In a pinch, though, if you are like grinding out somebody, if this card is in your graveyard, you can banish it and then shuffle as many Prank Kids from your graveyard back to your deck. And then you just target the monster and it loses attack. That part's irrelevant more so than like just shuffling more resources back to your deck. And then... Evenly. This is kind of a weird choice, yeah. Basically, like, I thought about, like, basically going second. However, like, what it comes up is I do kind of want to go first, just so that way I can set up my board. But sometimes, like, you can't go first, so evenly.
It's fair enough, it's fair enough. There comes a dead card to you.
Huh? Sometimes, yeah, because...
it's like a necessary evil.
Yeah, in a way, because, like, Prank Kids Place is a field spell. You're also running Prank Kids Pranks, which is a continuous spell, right? You're also running the Trap as well, right? Which is the Plan, which is also a continuous trap. So you can't, like, really activate evenly from hand, so you do have to set it, and I most of the time set it. So I might actually cut this, but for now... I do need to require... I'm probably just going to cut this, honestly. It's just a cute card. I might just move it to the side, just because of, like, how the format's shaping.
Okay, let's get on to that extra deck real quick.
Extra deck. Battle Butler, Regeki. If you have Meow Meow Engraved, then it's double Regeki.
Fair enough.
Weather Washer, because we don't want to die to dinos. Basically, you make Weather Washer, cannot be destroyed by battle. UCT can't get over it. You basically use Lampseas to gain some life, and you just don't die. You hopefully don't die to Dino. Rocket Ride, 2 Rocket Rides, Extender, Extender, Extender. If you have Instant Fusion, this becomes double Monster Reborn. When it comes to the links, though, what we're playing, Triple Meow Meow. Link 1 actually changes the deck a lot, and Meow Meow allows you to use Battle Butler twice. Next would be Totally Awesome. There's a cute combo with Totally Awesome where you can basically just activate Pandemonium and just make a fusion and then just special summon double Dropseas. And then just basically, since it's double Aqua, you just special summon Totally Awesome on your 4th summon so you can't be Nibiru. Next card would be Abyss Dweller. That's what I normally go for Parallel Exceed. I think I do kind of want to cut Parallel Exceed just because I just don't have the room at the same time. Like, Abyss Dweller is such a great card against a Lich and all that good stuff that basically requires the graveyard. Next is Doodle Doodle Do. Allows you to add a Prank Kid spell Trap. Typically, you grab the fusion for it, so that way you can extend more of your plays. And then after that, during the combo, you basically just tribute this to add 2 Prankids. And then BLVO Bark. Pretty much the cool loop on this, the pre-cheese loop, is you play Mystic Mine and then BLVO Bark. And then as soon as they normal summon, you just tribute BLVO Bark to basically grab Prankid's cards from... Is it cards? Yeah, it's Prankid's cards from your graveyard and add it to your hand. Now you don't have a monster and they do, so they're playing under Mystic Mine. And then on your follow-up turn, you just kind of normal summon a Prankid and just kind of go off from there too. And then Roaring Rooster, this is kind of like a mini flex spot for the deck as well. It's just basically, if Battle Butler is the RaiJinnski of the deck, this is the Harpy's Feather Duster of the deck, and you can do it twice with Meow Meow. And then Access Code Machine Talker Turbo.
Not even really need to explain.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's kind of funny if you have, like, Roaring Rooster in the grave, it's just, like, 4 Access Code Talker for 6,300.
Yeah.
And then if you notice as well, we're also playing different elements, so, we can...
It's pretty solid.
We can basically banish for
We're
4.
popping things, boys.
We're popping this for sure.
Right. Let's get to that side deck real quick.
So, my side deck's not very polished, but... Triple Dark Ruler no more. We're heading to a combo format. Need to turn Dragon Link off boards. Infernoble boards. All that good stuff. Cosmic Cyclone, because back row, Eldritch is still a thing. Floodgates is still a thing. There can only be 1 Hertz. Well, sort of Hertz. But mostly, like, other Floodgates, like Rivalry, Goes in Match, and things like that. DD Crow, I just wanted something for Graveyard, realistically. I used DD Crow during, like, the Drytron format. Just kind of banish a name, any card realistically that they may use in the graveyard, all that good stuff. Kaiju's Dragoon is a thing. Need to get rid of it. If you notice, I don't play a main deck out for it, so need to get rid of it. And then lastly, since we play Thunder Dragon Fusion, we also play Denko Sekka. This is kind of a weird one because you tend to normal summon your Prankids a lot. However, sometimes this just kind of auto wins games, and then you just kind of play later instead.
Right. So, what do you feel like you would change in the deck besides the Evenlies or the Exceeds? Is that really it?
Yeah, I think that was pretty much it. The deck count seems fine. I was been advised to basically replace Mystic Mine, but like I think it's kind of a necessary evil, especially for heading for a combo format. Right. Some people don't main deck outs for it. And that's the reason why I kind of want to play
free
Mystic
win,
Mine.
right? Yep,
free win, and then just go to game 2 and just basically try to go to time and just poke them out with your Prankids.
Be fair, guys. We're not stalling, but hey, when you play Prankids, you got the resources. You gotta do what you gotta do.
You gotta do what you gotta do, yep. The only thing that I may cut is like the Denko Sekka. Just because, again, like the Prankids normal summon is definitely more important. But sometimes Denko Sekka just comes up when they just kind of sit 4 back row and they don't have a judgment for it. You just normal summon, you just kind of look at them.
You just watch them cry.
Yeah, exactly. And then you're just like, well, it's a 4/4/1. I'll just play later.
Right. Well, Jen, thank you so much for that deck profile. And you heard it here, folks. Unemancipated Prankids, never heard of them. We play pure, boys.
All right, catch you later, guys. Signing off.
Have a good one.